How you doing, everyone? Juan Romero here from SwitchWatch with our 10 top Switch bargains. Great day today. If you guys follow our channel, you'll know that James has been away for a long while due to having some premature twins. He was in hospital with them for 5 months, but they're finally home and we've got a cameo from him today. So welcome back, James, for today. If you want to pick up some of these games and win a £15 eShop card, then head on over to www.switchwatch.net. Buy any eShop card, any value, any region, and you'll automatically be entered into our £15 prize draw on a weekly basis. 2 winners from last week will be announced at the end of this video, and your eShop cards are already on their way to you. Let's begin then with Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderland's 40% off. This is my pick of the week. Yes, I'm a great fan of winter sports, especially skiing, but once I did try snowboarding and it literally saved my life. But that's a story for another day. For now, just know that if you love skiing, snowboarding, then this game is certainly going to be for you. If you're a fan of games such as SSX, then look no further if you've been waiting for a little snowboarding or skiing game on the Nintendo Switch. Here, you can explore 12 resorts, unlock ski lifts, and reach new areas by competing in challenges, or you can just enjoy scenery while you find your own path down the mountains. And if you want to have fun with your friends, you can do so in local multiplayer where up to 4 players can play together. So here you can strap on skis or a board, and there are 12 huge open world ski resorts where you can discover backcountry areas. There's deep forest and wildlife with lots of slopes and steep cliffs, high peaks, and all sorts here. And there's also challenges, and as I said, that multiplayer mode really is great if you want to play with up to 4 other people. There is also a Zen mode where you can have quiet time, regenerating time for yourself. All challenges, trials, collectibles, and even the NPCs are all removed. This fantastic game, 40% off, the cheapest it's ever been. A massive welcome to James Romero, cameo for today. James, what's your pick of the week?
Hey, thanks very much, Juan. How you doing, everyone? It's been such a long time. It's great to speak to you all again. And before I jump on, thank you so much for everyone's support. It's been much appreciated, and I'm really enjoying being back home. So I'll be back a bit more soon enough. In the meantime, my pick this week is Runbow. This is a platform racing game made originally for the Wii U, and it's now found its way onto a bunch of different consoles, including the Switch, where I think it really does shine. The core mechanic is, of course, platforming, but there are many different elements on top of that. There's a splasher racing, like I said, a bit of brawling, and a major focus on that competitive and cooperative play. This one really is a great game to play with a bunch of friends. Up to 9 of you can play this one together. Because of the sheer variety in gameplay, the colourful art style, and the incredible music, Runbow is a unique and fun experience. There is a lot of content on offer, and the colour mechanics tied in with the different sections in each level make this one a real steal. As much as I talked about competitive and cooperative play, it's also quite fun to play on your own as well, so you've got all bases covered. Anyway, the price point is brilliant, hence this is my pick this week. Back over to you, Juan. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Great to hear your voice, James, and fantastic to have you back for this video. Next up, we have Depth of Extinction, the definitive edition, just £3.35 here. And if you love your strategy games, then this is a nice cheap one for your summer holidays. You get to explore a sunken world and build your own story. There's tactical options with a few new twists. There's action refund, stealth positioning, and ambushes. There's a squad that you can create from 10 different character classes, including the new Saboteur, and 115 different weapons, armor, and items. You get to fight 30 plus unique enemies and 5 different factions as well. I really enjoyed this one. Really cheap price, well worth the money. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we got Nexamon. If you love Pokemon, then Nexamon might be for you. 33% off, rather cheap if you want to check out this game. We had a rather polarizing review of this game on our channel. If you hit the right-hand corner, you can watch it now. But many of you, I can tell you, didn't like our take from our reviewer at the time that did it. And we did take a lot of flack for that opinion. But remember, guys, you know, we do this for fun. Sometimes we review games or we have a certain opinion, and some people are not going to like that, and that's fair enough. But remember, you know, don't take it too seriously, because at the end of the day, if you love the game, that's the most important thing. And I implore you, you know, for a $5, just over a $5 here in the UK, if you haven't tried this out, then check it out, because I rather like it myself. Here you get to build a team. You can sort of weaken wild Nexamon, capture them, and then add them to your team. There's 300 Nexamon to find, and there's plenty of options to customize them too. You get to choose from 7 unique starter Nexamon to begin your journey, and you can build a formidable team to take on powerful foes and save the world from the merciless Nexo Lord. So I found it rather interesting, and for this price, you know, I'm going on holiday for 2 weeks tomorrow. Yes, I am off to enjoy holiday. First proper holiday in about 3 years due to everything that's happened. So I really need to charge up my batteries, and I'm going to take this one with me and play it more on the plane. Next up, we have Evergate, up to 60% off. Another game which is like £3 or so in the UK. And here you wield your souled flame, unleashing extraordinary powers, diving into the touching story of 2 kindred spirits. You get to guide the childlike souls on a journey through this beautiful and haunting afterlife in this unique 2D puzzle platformer. I've already played this one, completed it, I really enjoyed it, and I love the enchanting soundtrack, the art style, and it's just a really nice gameplay for such a cheap price. You cannot go wrong here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have a visual novel. In fact, I'm going to put up on the right hand corner of this video, if you click on that, our very favorite visual novels here at SwitchWatch. This is another one that's on sale. You get to delve into a visual novel, and it really does have some lovely animation and high quality artwork. Now here you get to romance 5 dangerous fellows, meet unique characters, and build your affection through a deep interactive system. There's also high replayability, where you can unlock several side stories and endings through the choices and decisions you make along the way, as multiple playthroughs are needed to see them all. Come on, guys, Songbird Symphony, 80% off, just £2.79 in the UK. Do me a favour, that's an absolute bloody steal for this platformer with a musical twist. Here you get to come to the aid of creatures in the forest to find hidden musical notes scattered across the levels, and your good deeds will release extra layers of beats that will blend harmoniously with the soundtrack. There's exciting rhythm battles and a vast map packed with secrets. I absolutely love this game, and for the price, I absolutely can't believe how cheap it is. I bought this one at full price, and this reminder, actually, I'll be playing this again on the plane on my way to Spain tomorrow. This one's our cheapest gamer this week, with a massive 93% off, under £1 here in the UK anyway. Other regions it's very cheap too. You can rediscover Togi. 30 years on, this was originally released in the arcades in 1989, and now in 2022, over 30 years on, you can get to play this wonderful game. So you get to discover and explore lush environments invaded by foul creatures. There's the Labyrinth, Neptune Lake, to name but a few, and you'll have to make the best of it to succeed. Rather short, but rather difficult too. This one, a no-brainer for the price. Can't really say any more than that. Now, if you love your 3D platformers, Cow the Kangaroo is a 3D platformer packed with fun. I bought this one when it first came out so I could play it with my 7-year-old daughter, and we had a blast. Look, it's not the best 3D platformer ever made, but with 20% off, if you're screaming out for a 3D platformer, then this one is really decent. A love letter to the golden age of 3D platformers. It's packed with platforming action, there's good combat and more, and I found it rather beautiful in terms of the visuals. And you know, look, we really enjoyed it playing it together. So as a family, I enjoyed it. I can recommend it with 20% off. I would say it's around a 7 out of 10, something like that. And lastly for today, Call of Juarez Gunslinger, our last pick for this Nintendo Switch Bargain Week, where we have 10 games with great prices. So for £7.19, 60% off here in the UK. Other regions have the discount too. You can hunt legendary outlaws Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett and Jesse James, and you can face down the Wild West's most notorious gunslingers, and of course live those untold stories behind those legends. You can become the Wild West's finest and relive that glory of the Wild West. This has been enhanced for the Nintendo Switch. It's got control through motion control and HD rumble, so make sure you check that out. Rather cheap, this one, and it's rather enjoyable too. That's the last one that we have for this week. Really enjoyed having James back on the channel after 5 months in hospital with those premature twins. He had to sleep there every night with his wife, so it's been a tough time for our family. But again, I want to echo what James said. Thank you so much for all of your support during this time. The twins are doing really well. Twin boys are doing really well. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification too. I want to thank all of our producers. It's a massive help, you continuing to support us every single month. And remember, if you want to enter our £15 prize draw, then make sure you head on over to www.switchwatch.net, where you'll be entered into our weekly prize draw. Wait for it. I'm just going to announce the winners right now, and they are Alex and Gary. Alex, I'll be sending you a USD card because that's what you bought, and Gary, let me know if a GBP card will be okay. I'll be emailing you right now, so make sure you check your inboxes and junk for those vouchers. Thanks everybody, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.